joining us for this episode of RHI CHAI, RHI Stories of Courage, Hope, Attitude, and Inspiration. My name's Mindy Fox. I'm the Executive Director of the RHI Foundation, and I am so delighted to have one of my colleagues here with me today and her husband. So today we have Cindy and Ron Smith to share their special story. So Cindy, why don't we start with you? Tell me how you're involved at RHI.
I began my journey with RHI 2 years ago. I came over from St. Vincent's Hospital and went on the spinal cord unit as the clinical charge nurse. Spent a year over there, and then I was lucky enough to be the nurse manager of Unit 3 and 4 now 13 months ago. So I managed 3 and 4, which is our stroke unit and our brain injury unit.
And this is your husband, Ron, so
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about yourselves, your story.
Our story began many years ago. We were in the insurance business together, so we've known each other probably 35 years, maybe even 36 years now. Through our journey together, we got married 16 years ago, and now he's retired and I work here.
That was really a good synopsis of how we got together and stuff like that. But I do want to tell you one thing about her so that we can sort of progress. She was actually, I owned a pretty large company, and she actually was my chief administrative officer.
Okay.
And with 70 plus employees, and she had a pretty demanding job, okay? And then, but prior to our marriage, I can remember every Saturday she would volunteer at Peyton Manning's Children's Hospital to hold babies on Saturdays. Every Saturday she would do this. And as such, once we got married 16 years ago, she was doing this prior to our marriage. She, for the next 4 years, she did that every Saturday again while we were married, having this demanding job during the week, and then going to, when she came to me after 4 years of marriage and said, I'm sorry, I'm leaving the company, and I'm going back to Indiana University School of Nursing, did not catch me off guard at all. So when she had the chance to go into nursing and then finally end up here, which is really where she wants to be, the journey explains itself very well.
So you're here because this is what you love and it's your passion.
Yes.
It's your calling.
It is my calling.
Right.
Yes.
I had remembered when she came to work here that I had read the mission statement, and there was something in the mission statement about quality of life programs that was presented in that. And I thought, Cindy's exactly where she wants to be, because that's what she's about. She's not a procedure nurse where she can do a surgery and then walk away from the patient and stuff like that. She's more of involved as a person's nurse. And when I saw that and felt that this was right for her, then I knew that she was in the right place.
Tell me, what is it that you love most about being a nurse in rehab, in particular here? Like, what's the magic in it for you?
I think the magic when I came over to RHI was the same magic I had at St. Vincent's, because I worked for the acute rehab unit, which was RHI had a part of that, was just the heart-warmth feeling of the patients that came to us and we rehabbed them, and to watch them walk down the hall with
Quality
their
of
loved
life.
one or their family, or to know that we helped this person get back in the community and do what they really need to do. And then now being in management, I think it's kind of went still that way, but now I have a group of staff members that I can work with and kind of guide them as a team and make them more team oriented. So it's a little bit different, but in the end, it's still the same. I still get to see the patients. I still get to see them walk out of here. I still get to work with them. I still get to talk to them every day. So
you're having the same impact at a greater level. You're not doing it yourself one-on-one. You're doing it through multiple people, so it's like an exponential impact.
That is correct.
You're helping these nurses do the same thing.
Yes, and building relationships and yes.
So a lot of the people who are watching this video are either donors, people like yourself who invest in RHI to help us help our patients and their families. What would you like to say to them?
Can I?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Listen, if you really live by your mission statements, okay, that you have here, that's what she wants to do, and that's what she wants to be. It's again, the quality of life. I've said this 3 times, I know now. The quality of life programs that you have here are just the reason for us to give. And that's the reason why I want to do that and did that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a part of your adaptive sports program, breakfast. It's probably been, I'm probably gonna show, 3 or 4 years ago, I was able to go to that. And wow, we have amazing people involved in that sports program. We got to see the wheelchair, we got to see the basketball, and we got to see videos of skiing, and it's just beautiful to see what we can do for our patients and what our programs provide. And it goes beyond that. I mean, the research we do here, the projects that we have going on in the different programs inside the hospital, you know, for stroke or for brain, or it's just incredible what we do here. And it's all part of the foundation. I mean, it's part of those donations that help fund that help the research and these sports programs go on, that are just a wonderful thing for us. And I'm very blessed to be a part of it.
Yeah, and we're blessed to have you.
I think.
But you're right, not all rehabilitation hospitals are the same. Not all rehab facilities are the same. We are not a skilled nursing facility. You know, we both claim we do rehab, but we're very different. It's intensive rehab here. Our goal is to get people back home, back in the community, and we can't do it without you, without donors just like you. The foundation, we're just the vessel, but we're not the ones doing it. You're doing it. You're the ones who are doing it. So if you're thinking about making a donation, just like Cindy and Ron did, please join them. Make a gift. You're going to change lives. And thank you.